Why do people give up on learning English? Is there something someone isn't sharing with us? Like the real deal? Are there any gadgets we can plug in our heads and download everything we need? Or is it because some people are so stuck in their heads, so afraid of making mistakes in front of someone, that they simply don't do what they're told by their mentors? When you study English, is it like when you were a teenager in high school or a young adult in college, sitting on a chair, reading and writing for long hours and expecting to flawlessly speak to someone someday? How do you stop studying once and for all and move on to the next level? The level where you finally learn how to become fluent. When I started working as a teacher in 2015, my husband questioned me once. Has the fact that some people will never speak English ever crossed your mind? And I must confess that I got really angry when he asked me that, because I was crystal clear that everybody who studied with me could speak English. After all, I was giving my best and providing my students with great content and material. And now you might be thinking, come on, Carla. Of course they could speak English properly, right? Well, not really. After nearly 10 years working with private students, I realized that when a person decides to learn something, they need to carry 3 basic concepts with them. Number 1, purpose. You need to find out your why while learning English. Let me ask you something. How would you feel if you could speak English with anyone and take whatever opportunity that comes to you? Wouldn't that be amazing? And what is the most important thing English would give you that would keep you from giving excuses as to why you didn't work on your English last week? Or something that would be so important to you that would rarely make you miss a class? There you go. This is your purpose. The thing you can always go back to remind yourself to stop being weak and postponing your fluency from happening. Number 2, discipline. Oh, discipline. Something impossible to acquire if you don't take the right opportunities to develop it. Do you know that feeling when you start something new or buy something new? We call it the novelty effect. You feel so hyped up about something. Motivation seems to never disappear. Yeah, the problem is, it does disappear at some point. There's no problem with being motivated because of something new going on in your life. However, what most people fail to realize is that they must take this opportunity to develop discipline. Why am I saying that? Because when you're under the novelty effect, it's easier to develop habits and set a routine that will stay after this euphoric moment goes away. It's your discipline that will make you do your homework. It's your discipline that will make you practice that challenging movie scene. And it's your discipline that will help you to improve your speaking and listening skills, even if you don't feel like doing it. This magical word will make you stop asking yourself, when will I be fluent? And instead, you'll start asking, how am I going to keep getting better? How am I going to keep speaking better? And you'll get better and better and better with discipline. Number 3, surrender. If you're a person who thinks you need to study English, just like when you were at school, I'm afraid to tell you this, but you will give up. Throughout the years as a teacher, I had outstanding students devoted to their homework activities and people who never missed a single class. And what was the result? They could never keep a proper conversation. They didn't make it to the fluency level. And I am bringing this up because you cannot be fluent with the, oh, I need to study to show I did something to my teacher mindset. You become fluent when you stop studying for a test, when you stop studying to show your teacher something. You become fluent when you start studying for your life, for your purpose. You turn English into a powerful tool to be used when you need it the most. Surrender to the process. Be open-minded to take risks. Do things you feel embarrassed with, and trust your mentor's guidance. Remember my husband's question 10 years ago? Here's my answer now. Many will start to study English, but some won't understand purpose, discipline, or surrender. And a few, only a few, will do whatever it takes to become fluent.